So moving into intermodal, we clearly, look at what's happening on the railroads very closely, and broadly, even beyond intermodal. I mean, we do have analysis in here of all of the railroad volumes, both on a quarterly and here sometimes on an annual basis, and sometimes on a weekly basis. And so clearly that's it's important to watch those trends, and it tends to be better data than you can get in many places, because the railroads do report this on a weekly basis, and so you do get a good picture of the whole intermodal and rail network. We look at spot rates similar to in the truckload market. Intermodal spot rates do tend to be a pretty good leading indicator of where intermodal rates are headed. But again, even if you know where truckload rates are, you'll have a pretty good sense of where intermodal rates are headed. And this almost could be a little misleading, because there have been such large surcharges on the rail networks in the past few years that that some of these orders of magnitude tend to be pretty big. So we're seeing massive increases here in intermodal spot rates. But going back to our truckload carrier database, which has the 5 largest intermodal marketing companies included in it, we can derive a revenue per load from that. And this is also the data set that's forecast back at the beginning of the report. And then we have some financial statistics for the railroads as well, for the intermodal carriers as well. And then, of course, it's important to look at what's happening at the ports. We look at total loaded containers, inbound and outbound. Outbound is not a pretty picture these last couple of years. And then we look at the ports by themselves, individually, both from an import and export perspective. And that is the intermodal section. So jumping into less than truckload,